Adonis, as usual, running his mouth. And, we've talked about it before. Adonis is a much bigger man than sometimes you realize. I mean, he's tall, he's jacked. He doesn't necessarily look like it from afar, but when you're up close, you really get a sense of how big Adonis is. But look at him in comparison to Jake Something.
Absolutely, Rich. I was just thinking the same thing. I was sitting in the back with Sam, chatting before the show, watching him lace up his boots, and those boots got to be 3 feet tall with the big old thighs and the big old calves that he's got on the legs there. And, to see him next to Jake Something and see Jake Something cast that shadow, I mean, it really tells you about how big this guy is here. And Sam Adonis, early on, looking like he's already struggling to try to keep some control against Jake Something. Brutal. Feel that power.
And of course Adonis trying to claim that Jake Something took him down by the what kind of hairdo would you call that?
With Jake Something, we call that
No. I'm talking about Adonis. Adonis is saying that Jake Something grabbed a hold of his hair and threw him down to the mat.
Sam Adonis has what we would call like a relaxed mohawk,
A relaxed mohawk.
A relaxed mohawk here, yeah. It's very good for your speed. Cuts down the resistance on the side.
So you're saying it's aerodynamic.
It's a very aerodynamic haircut, 100%. And that's the thing about Sam Adonis. He's a veteran. Every part of his game is refined, from down to the moves, to the personality, and even his hair, Rich, plays in his favor. Can't grab the side of the hair or the head on the side of the head if it doesn't exist.
Exciting night of wrestling on tap here tonight in Chicago. This is our opening contest, and
again, he went to throw Jake Something, and Jake Something just stopped him dead in his tracks.
On tap tonight, we will see a number one contenders matchup.
Yeah, the Rascals here, all three of them going to be in the ring tonight, going heads up to try to figure out which one of them is going to take on the winner of Brian Pillman Jr. versus Warhorse in the final of the Stadium Series events next Saturday night.
Also an exciting women's match on the way tonight. Kimberly in action.
Oh yeah, Kimberly in action taking on Jordan Grace, two of the heaviest hitting women in all of professional wrestling. Going to drop down and get brutal here tonight at Warrior Wrestling.
Jake Something taking charge here in this one. So you mentioned the matchup between Jordan Grace and Kimberly. Of course, everybody with their eye now on Kylie Ray.
Oh, of course, Kylie Ray winning the Warrior Wrestling Women's Championship at the last show, defeating Tessa Blanchard. I haven't heard anything about Tessa reappearing at Warrior Wrestling anytime soon, so it would seem Kylie Ray definitively on top of the mountain there. And now it is time for new challengers to step up. It is time for new competition here at Warrior Wrestling for Kylie Ray. And look at Sam Adonis here, finally getting some spirit in him, powering out of that corner here.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Incredible strength by Jake Something.
Wow, Jake Something there, just throwing him like a baseball.
Nearly 300 pounds, full speed ahead. Into the cover, and a kick out at two by Adonis.
Very close there. Man, I've never seen anyone manhandle Sam Adonis like that, just throwing him across the ring.
Jake Something trained at the Ring of Honor dojo. Trained in Pennsylvania, later on at the Can-Am dojo in Canada, obviously.
Yeah, and Jake, we talk about his match that he had here with Joey Janela. He has, wow, oh, look at that follow-up there by Sam Adonis, staying right on top of him like syrup on pancakes.
Able to catch Jake Something, at least momentarily stunned him, but Adonis, shot right to the bridge of the nose, and Adonis,
Yeah, I love that.
Adonis not even getting a pinball check.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Jake's up to feet.
Adonis with that dive over the top and say,
What's mine then?
Look at this.
It's over.
Something. different here. Something dangerous and not in doubt.
Very precarious moment here.
Can he get Jake something up and over? The answer is no. Wow, what a stiff forearm.
And Sam Adonis. I don't think that he took something as seriously as that. Wait a minute. Oh, that's a good way to snap your spine in half.
Dropped him right on the ring apron.
This just shows you the length to take something as Jake Something has been grinding it on the independents here for some time. He's also in Impact Wrestling. But for him, he needs a win like this to show he can also be a main event. He can sell out Kuroku Hall. That he can sell out Arena Mexico.
So Sam Adonis, of course, has made a big name for himself in Mexico, as you mentioned.
Go back in here. Let's go.
Continues to build the name for himself. States here's an inside out or outside in suplex, I should say.
Very impressive.
And Jake Something rolling into the cover. Leg is hooked. Both legs hooked. And still not enough for Adonis.
Jake Something really pounded away at Adonis' back there. You know, you watch how aggressively he went after Adonis on the outside there, dropping him across that ring apron, and now here on the inside, pulling him in. Don't be surprised if you see Jake Something fly. He's a big man. The albatrosses can fly too. Right behind him. A beautiful setting for tonight's action. Frigid, of course, tonight. We are looking at 57 degrees here. People got it going earlier.
Should mention that the final Stadium Series event is from wrestling.net. We invite you to come out. Nick, you were saying no.
Tap on the top. And you just, you got to feel for Jake Something here right now. This is such a big opportunity for him. He's shown so much here in Warrior Wrestling already. I don't think he feels this way. I don't think he knows at 57 degrees. When you're in there and you're battling back and forth, these two behemoths, you feel that
just go like this. Like snap your finger.
You can put everything else out of it. And another big devastating blow to the back of Sam Adonis.
Kick out at two. Side suplex. Planted Adonis, and it looked like he came down hard on his right shoulder. You can see kind of favoring his right arm.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
See if Jake Something's able to take advantage of that.
Night at Warrior Wrestling.
And it looks like he's calling for something here. He's calling for Adonis to get to his feet, and he is ready to throw some loaded fists right there. Forearm across the jaw.
Maybe caught Adonis with a bit of the elbow as well right there.
Yeah, he's throwing the whole meat hawk right at him right now.
You know, Jake Something says, I don't have fancy names for my moves. Lariats, all the roughneck goodies you can think of. And I think that's an apt description for, wow, for Jake Something. Another gigantic forearm smash, and I'm surprised he didn't go for the cover, simply into a chinlock net.
I think both of these men know how tough the other man is, and you're going to have to really grind away. You know, if you go for a pinfall or a submission too early, you give your opponent a chance there to, prove something on you. Maybe cut your momentum a little bit off. If you've got a series of moves that you're thinking of maybe trying to bring down on your opponent.
Did Adonis just grab the right ear of Jake Something? Was he pulling at the ear?
He's a desperate man, Rich, and I got to think, what is Sam Adonis thinking as he's getting wrenched away right there? He's a main eventer from all over the world. Here he is opening the show, and he's getting dragged by Jake Something.
Well, Something misses with the clothesline again. Adonis ducks under the flying shoulder tackle. Adonis may be starting to heat up. What's he got in mind? Death Valley driver.
And he snapped it. Did you notice the snap he put off the neck there?
Taking his time, though.
Oh, wow. Sam Adonis is calling for that 450.
Is he going to fly?
He very rarely ever pulls this one out. You know this has got to be a big match, a big moment for him.
Oh, wait a minute. Jake Something to his feet. Up on the second turnbuckle and tosses Adonis a big suplex. Now, who has the advantage?
I think back to Friday Night Lights, that main event there. Brian Cage, Jeff Cobb, Lance Archer, and Sam Adonis finding themselves involved in that match as well. And Sam Adonis was the man who took the pinfall in the last chance he really had at a main event match.
Referee up to the 6 count. They have till 10 to get to their feet. Adonis using the ropes to pull himself up. Now to the 8 count, something is to his feet. And we will continue this matchup. Who do you think has the edge here?
I got to give it to Jake Something right now. I think Jake Something's the young, hungry buck. I have a lot of respect for Sam Adonis here right now, but I think he underestimated Jake Something. I think he's coming in, I agree with you. He's a little cocky. I think he has every right to be cocky. Sam Adonis is a great wrestler.
Oh,
he's too emotional right now. And look at that. He's getting caught up in these big punches.
Oh my God!
Of his head,
Spiked him! And Adonis still able to kick out. My God!
That is muscle memory, Rick.
That was reflex.
I thought he was done for. That spike, the way he dropped him square on top.
Oh, wow, what a spear.
Like a train.
Adonis close to the ropes, something into the cover. Well, it sounds odd to keep saying something into the cover, but Jake Something, that's his name.
That's how you got to call it. Rich got to call it down the middle. And look,
it reminds me of I was at a show once, and Something Corporate was the opening band. And somebody said, well, who are these guys? And it's Something Corporate. No. Who are they? What are they called? I said, it's Something Corporate.
It's a great.
Yeah, it was.
Who's on foot?
Oh, my God, what a clothesline. It really was.
Yeah.
You thought I was disparaging said band. Hold on here. Pile driver on the way. No. Oh, my God. Wow. And still not enough.
How much more punishment can Sam Adonis take? I mean, what happened here? Did he stop working out? I mean, why is Sam Adonis not on his game here tonight? This guy has gotten...
hold on. You're saying he's not on his game, and he just kicked out of a gigantic powerbomb.
Yeah, but...
What do you mean he's not on his game?
He got caught in that gigantic powerbomb. I think it was up to Sam Adonis. He's not getting powerbombed, Rich. He's allowing himself to get beat up right now. Beat down.
Jake Something with the crowd behind him, but Adonis, is playing possum there, STO.
And now Sam's got to put something together here. This is his moment.
What's he got in mind here? Thought he was going for a brain buster instead. Plants Jake Something with a suplex, and wow! 2 3/4 that time, Nick.
Tightening it up there, Sam Adonis is with Jake Something. Man, 2 of the biggest heavy hitters in all of pro wrestling and all of Warrior Wrestling for sure. Man, I know Sam Adonis coming out here complaining about having to open this show up tonight, but what a heck of an opener for the fans
here. This is the second time that Adonis has gone to the top rope, and for a second time, Jake Something able to cut him off at the pass. That elbow landed right in the temple.
This is never where you want to be, Rich.
Adonis, except for that post right there, would be down on the football field.
Yes, he would. Spiked.
That ring post was the only thing holding him up there. Now Jake Something.
This is referee should intervene. What the heck is Jake Something thinking here?
Taking it off a long time, and hold on now, Adonis for a 3rd time up top by himself. Here he comes. 450 splash. Adonis, is that enough? Yes, he got him.
Wow. And Sam Adonis.
Winning the match, Sam Adonis.
As Adonis makes his way around ringside, he was running his mouth. I don't know that he ever stops running his mouth, but I got to give him credit. Jake Something really beat the snot out of Sam Adonis, and Sam was able to hang in there and amazingly got the win. I'm surprised he was able to pull that out.
Well, Sam really needed this win here tonight, and Jake Something, a lot of road ahead for this guy here at Warrior Wrestling and beyond. Sam Adonis having some fun on the drums there. That's the thing about Jake Something. He just needs that one big win here at Warrior Wrestling. I feel like this kid's going to be off into the races. Sam Adonis, obviously, still a player here at Warrior Wrestling. Certainly has a case to be made about how he should be moving up the card 100%.